All right, let's make some pasta. Hey everyone, Mark here, and welcome to my kitchen. You know I love my pasta, and I want this to be the place for all your pasta recipes. So if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. Today we're gonna get drunk. Not really, but we are gonna make spaghetti ubriachi, drunken spaghetti, spaghetti cooked in red wine. Not only do you get beautiful color, you get great flavor, and there are many variations of this dish, but today I'm gonna show you mine, so let's go. First, we're gonna cut up our pancetta, about 100 grams. So pancetta is seasoned cured pork belly, and it's gonna add so much depth of flavor to this dish. You can cut into long, thin strips or into smaller pieces, however you like. And if you can't find pancetta, bacon is a pretty good substitute. Next up is grated Grana Padano, about 100 grams. Grana Padano is very similar to Reggie, Parmigiano Reggiano, but it's not as salty, has a buttery taste, and because it's a much softer cheese, it's gonna melt perfectly with the wine to help form our sauce. Next is 2 cloves of garlic. You can thinly slice or finely chop. And then finally chop up about 10 grams worth of fresh parsley. So we are topping this dish off with burrata, which is a ball of cheese with the exterior shell made of mozzarella, and then the inside is filled with creamy strands of cheese called stracciatella. Now, this isn't just put on top for show. This is gonna balance all the flavors, adding a nice, creamy, rich taste. Next up are the pistachios, about 50 grams. Remove the shells, and if you want to take an extra step, I like removing the skins. It is optional, but you get the beautiful green color of the pistachio, and you'll benefit from a tastier one as well. Quickly remove the skins, add the pistachios to a pot of boiling water, and after about a minute or two, drain and then place the pistachios on a kitchen cloth, and then fold over and rub vigorously. Open up your cloth to reveal that the skins have been removed. You may be left with some that you'll have to remove by hand, but it'll be much easier. Then finally chop up your pistachios. I'm chopping mine up to a nice fine crumble. In a deep pan or pot on medium to high heat, add 4 tablespoons of butter and a nice drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Add the pancetta and render the fat and crisp up the pancetta bits. And you can add chili flakes if you like. Once the pancetta has cooked and crisped up to your liking, add the garlic and saute until tender, stirring often. And now let's deglaze and create our sauce with our wine. Grab your bottle and pour out about 3/4 of the wine into the pan. I know it's tough to do this to wine, but it's worth it. We're gonna let this reduce for about 10 minutes, stirring often, and we can now move on to our pasta. In a large pot of salted boiling water, we're gonna add our spaghetti and cook just for a few minutes. We want to get the pasta to bend just a little bit, and then we are gonna remove and add to our pan. Now we are gonna finish this pasta risottata style, which is like cooking a risotto. The pasta is going to release more starch and absorb the wine, which will give us that beautiful color. As the pasta cooks and our sauce is forming and reducing, we will have to add the rest of the wine. And if you've already had a glass of it, you can use some of the pasta water from before to help finish the cooking process. When the pasta is done, we're gonna add our cheese and mix to incorporate. This also is gonna thicken up our sauce, so have some pasta water on standby if need be. Then add our pistachios and mix to incorporate. Then we're gonna finish with the parsley, mixing to incorporate once again. Now we can plate. Look at that color and that silky, luxurious wine sauce. Let's plate the pasta and top with the burrata, garnish with more pistachios and some parsley. This came to my table. See ya. All right, there we have it, drunken spaghetti. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, wow. So rich and creamy. And you know what? The burrata does have a place. It's not just there for show. You know, it really balances out, you know, the saltiness of the pancetta, you know, the sweetness of the wine, you know, it just adds a nice creaminess. You get the crunch from the pistachios. There's a lot of flavor going on here. It's a little bit hard to describe, but it's easy to eat. So I hope you give this a go. And as always, the full recipe's in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.